Marti from Women's Wrestling Talk, and I am standing here with one of our Women's Wrestling Talk sisters, and basically they are now the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions, Allysin Kay and Marti Belle, the Hex. How are you women feeling?
Well, first of all, beat up, but also amazing for obvious reasons.
Yes, you have to feel amazing. You guys won these historic titles last night at EmPowerrr. Like, what you mentioned last night, that this would mean a lot for you in terms of the history that wrestling has with the Dominican Republic. So would you elaborate on that for us, please?
So in 1982, Ric Flair traveled to the Dominican Republic and wrestled Jack Veneno. Jack Veneno was such a legendary. He still is completely legendary. He just passed away very recently, but he won the NWA heavyweight title, and the NWA never recognized it. It was just never written into the history books. So for all the Dominicans, Jack Veneno fue el campeón de la bolita del mundo. He was the champion of the whole wide world, and it was just never recognized. But for us, we know that it's an event that occurred. So that's why the Dominican Republic and the NWA have always had a very tumultuous relationship. But as of last night, there's no longer an asterisk. There's no longer a sort of. Last night we made history, and now the Dominican Republic is forever in the history books of the NWA as a champion. And that just, there's literally nobody in the whole world that I would want my name in the history books with than Allysin Kay.
That is so sweet that you guys have that, partnership, and you were able to make that history and be that representative for the Dominican Republic. I am proud of you in terms of that. And Allysin, how does it feel to even have a partnership with someone as passionate as Marti Belle?
Well, I wouldn't have any other partner. We're best friends for a reason. We're tag partners for a reason. Also, I just want to say, Ric Flair is going to be at NWA 73. So do we need to have a little conversation with him? Because I will. I will.
She will. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that, because I don't want you to run up on Ric Flair, because she will.
Well, as NWA Tag Team Champions, you guys basically fought some of the best tag teams last night. So since you would be fighting champions, who are some teams that you would be willing to go off against?
Everyone keeps asking us that, and we just don't want to name one team. We just want to fight everyone. Basically, that's my mood every day. I just want to fight everyone.
Everyone can get these hands. Literally, yeah. If you ask AK, she is literally always, you want to go fight him? Like, no, AK, it's fine. We don't want to limit. We don't want to say one team. There's not one team that we have our eye on. We want to fight everyone, and it doesn't matter what promotion it is. It doesn't matter what country it's in. We want these titles to be world titles, not just in name. We want them to be represented all over the world, and that's what we're setting out to do. I don't know, man. I'm packing my bags. I've got a passport. You've got a passport. Let's go.
Vaxxed, waxed, ready to relax on a plane and go whoop some axe. Look, I'm reaching at this point.
But it's clear that you guys are ready to face, whoever. So I'm very thrilled with that. So what did it personally mean for you to participate in such an event like EmPowerrr last night, and what that means for women's wrestling as a whole?
Oh boy, magical atmosphere. That crowd was just so incredible. Oh, amazing. It just felt so amazing. And what it means for women's wrestling, tag team wrestling, women's tag team wrestling is just about to skyrocket, And that's why I can't even name who our dream opponents are right now. I just feel like so many women's tag teams are about to form and establish, and it's just I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for the future, and it feels good, because we've been doing this a long time. It feels good to be excited about wrestling still. So I'm just so excited for the future with my best friends.
All right, and is there anything that you would like to add, Marti?
Man, just we're super thankful. Obviously, this last year and a half has been extremely difficult for everyone, all over the world. Ooh.
Here we go.
and just like you said, man, to feel those butterflies, to get in the ring and just the crowd was amazing, to be a part of such a historic moment in not just women's wrestling, in professional wrestling in general. And I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. And man, everyone's always asking, like, last time we saw you guys were fighting. Well, here's the thing. We are living through a pandemic. So many things happened in the last year and a half that just make you realize what's really important. Make that phone call, reach out to that friend, reach out to that loved one. We don't know what's coming next. So take every single moment, and we are ready to make every single moment count.
Amen. Well, I am so thrilled to be standing here with you both, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you two as NWA Women's Tag Team Champions. So thank you so much for sharing your time with us here at Women's Wrestling Talk.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hex marks the spot, baby.